Hey guys, this is an introductory video on instructional design and in particular how I split up different models of instructional design. So what we know is the goal of instructional design is to maximize the effectiveness, efficiency and appeal of instruction and other learning experiences that students have, like assessment and things like that. So figuring out what the current state in terms of where the student is at the moment and what they need to learn, and defining end goals of instruction, and then how do we design the intervention, the change that changes the student from their current state into where we want to bring them, is really what all instructional design is about. So often if the outcomes are designed in a particular way, you can measure whether the student has or hasn't learned a particular fact. Sometimes though that isn't the case, and sometimes the outcomes are less tangible or less explicit. In terms of instructional design, I think we cannot deny, or for me, one of the most important theorists and practitioners of educational research would be Lev Vygotsky. I know you guys would know him from his social constructivistic work, but I think the concept of ZPDs, or zones of proximal development, for me are paramount. The notion that if a topic is too difficult, that the student will become anxious, or it's too easy and student will become bored. So to define, describe and deliver a topic in such a way that is neither too complex nor too easy, but rather in that zone in between, the zone of proximal development, is very tricky. It's tricky when there's one student, and it's extremely tricky when there's more than one student. So for me, the ZPD is I go back to that as an idea or a reference or something I think about when I'm designing learning experiences. Something else that dictates, I think, a lot of your instructional design choices is the type of teaching environment you're in. So if you're in a traditional bricks and mortar classroom, you get things like conversation, interaction, collaboration, and motivation. Whereas if you're doing it fully online, you have things like mobility, tracking, globalization, and flexibility. So if you can combine the two, you get a combination of all the benefits of traditional and all the benefits of online, or maybe some of the benefits of both, and maybe some new disadvantages as well. For me, though, a convenient way of dividing models of instructional design are those that in particular refer to the design of a curriculum or a whole course, which I call macro models, and then the design of an individual lesson, which I call micro models. So thanks very much. We'll see you on the next video.